Welcome to Fresh from the Cabinet.
Our new weekly show, your source for old news and new news about everything arcades. Semi-weekly because our equipment likes to explode.
That's sadly accurate. On tonight's show, we talk about the classics, dive into the current Japanese arcade scene, and talk about what's to come on future episodes of this show.
First, let's take you back to simple times with big hair and bright colors known as the 80s. Tron the movie was released in 1982 alongside its arcade counterpart Tron, made by Bailey Midway, and the lead programmer Bill Adams. The world we know has spawned another world, a world of energy and light, read the ad. The game was well received, maybe even more well received than the film. A book titled The Naked Computer claimed the game had made $45 million by 1983. Tron the movie had only grossed $33 million in its initial release, significantly less than Disney was expecting. The player takes the role of Tron in one of 4 minigames. Light cycles. Tron is tasked with knocking an opponent light cycle into either the light stream from the bikes or the wall without hitting them himself. I.O. Tron must use his disc to destroy grid bugs, clearing a path to a flashing circle. Bits appear and can be collected for 5,000 senseless points. MCP Cone. Tron must destroy a multicolored wall in order to get past it and into the cone. And Battle Tanks, you shoot stuff. The current high score record holder appears to be one David Cruz in Brandon, Florida, scoring 14,007,645 points in July on 2011 with Twin Galaxy rules and settings in play.
Released in 1981, Donkey Kong features protagonist Jumpman, better known as Mario, attempting to save Pauline, aka Lady, from the cranky Donkey Kong. Designed by gaming legend Shigeru Miyamoto in the infancy of his career and produced by Gunpei Yokoi, the game included new breakthroughs like cutscenes and different stages justified by gameplay. Music composed by Yukio Kenioka. Players must ascend stage after stage, avoiding barrels rolled down the map by Donkey Kong and attempt to rescue Pauline at the top. Points are awarded for collecting Pauline's belongings, completing stages, whacking things with the hammer, and vaulting over obstacles, among other acts of valor. Ascend 4 stages, each a fictional 25 meters up, to win the game and save the maiden fair. The current arcade record holder under Twin Galaxies rules appears to be Robbie Lakeman with a score of 1,144,800 as of December 1st, 2014, though that may have changed by now.
Welcome to the third part of the show. This part of the show, we take it down a notch. We sit on the couch and we talk about our favorite thing, video games.
Yep. Easily one of my favorite things, yeah.
So, you heard about this new Pokemon arcade game?
No, I hadn't heard about it.
Yeah, apparently there's a Pokemon fighting game coming out. It'll probably come out to the States in some kind of console form or something like that. But in Japan, there's an actual arcade cabinet coming out for it.
Really?
And they just recently announced that, yes, in fact, Pikachu will be in the game.
Nice.
So it looks like there's going to be a bunch of Pokemon, and it's semi-Tekken-y, as far as I understand. Really? It's kind of Tekken-y.
So, real fighting style.
Yeah, I don't know if Tekken is real. It's None of the fighting games are very real, are they?
More like, when I remember Pokemon, it was like the attacks were like slash, and they really weren't fighting. This is going to be more brawling, punching, and stuff, right?
This is just a fighting game. It doesn't have any of the Pokemon stuff, I don't think. I don't think it has any of the running between houses and talking to people that don't really have anything to say and any of that,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like there was that, what was that, Pokemon Snap?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like something sort of like that. It's not Pokemon completely, it's just themed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the other thing I saw on the arcade front, there's a new Asteroids coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's really strange, though. It's not what you'd expect.
So, I feel like when you say that, I expect, your ship.
Yep.
And there's asteroids flying at you, and you could turn, and you could shoot the asteroid. And you could go around, you go up, and you come from the bottom.
Nope.
No,
none of that.
Really?
Yeah, so it has more in common, of Missile Command, I think. It has more in common with Missile Command, I think. There's asteroids coming down on the field. Like, you're on a big asteroid.
You're on an asteroid?
Yeah, I think you're on an asteroid.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I don't know if you're on a planet or what. There appears to be some kind of, even though you're in a spacesuit, there appears to be some
some kind of atmosphere, because as the asteroids come in, they catch fire, and
So this is a first-person shooter.
it's a first person game, yeah.
Right.
And it's just strange. So these asteroids come down from the sky, and you have a base, and you can put a turret on it which shoots said asteroids.
Do you control the turret, or
You
does it
can, but it'll also auto shoot. So when you're not controlling it, it's protecting your base by auto shooting.
Gotcha.
Then you want to, once the asteroids fall to the ground, you want to mine them
Mm-hmm.
to build stuff. I don't know. It kind of feels like
I don't remember
a
building much in the original asteroids.
no. It doesn't have anything to do with asteroids, as far as I can tell. There isn't even like a spaceship, which.
That's
If there was a spaceship of some kind, I might be really interested in this game, but as far as I can tell, it's just kind of aimless and dumb. It's early access, so it's still in its
Is it
extreme
free?
infancy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that front. But, I mean, it's worth it. I actually, you know what? I don't think it is free. I think you have to pay like $20.
oh jeez.
But still, it's just a little bit ridiculous because...
Maybe it is just
Yeah.
a little bit ridiculous because it's in its alpha, beta, whatever stage
Yeah.
it's in.
yeah, whatever they're calling it these days.
Yeah.
Early access.
Early
yeah.
access. Hopefully, well, I don't know. Maybe they can make something out of it. Maybe they can make something interesting out of it. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's just just doesn't sound like at all like the asteroids I played as a kid.
The Riley doesn't like it at all.
He's
Did you
like,
hear
I
it?
don't like it. Yeah, but anything else?
No, not really. The dog wants to say something.
He's like, I don't like it. It's not like the old asteroids I played in
Riley, don't do
the
that.
80s, even though I'm only 3 years old.
Yeah. It's not like the asteroids that I played when I was negative 20 or something.
Exactly. So get rid of it. Okay.
So yeah, was there anything you wanted to bring to the table? There was that. Wasn't there
What's
something
that
in Final Fantasy or something?
I'm not sure what that was. That Dissidia is.
I knew that they were going to make another fighting game. They've made fighting games in the past.
Yeah, I've actually never heard of Dissidia. Like until I thought that was actually the first thing they'd made, but apparently they've made a bunch of them.
Oh, they've made several fighting games. Yeah,
Oh well, I'm not really into
I think they made
keen to
two
fighting games.
PSP fighting games actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, if memory serves.
Gosh, the only fighting games I really ever played was
So-
Mortal Kombat and some Tekken.
So that new one's coming to the cabinet, but it's probably not coming to America, right?
Oh no, it's in Japan. They're going to get it on a cabinet. For us, again, it's probably going to be like the Pokemon thing, just consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you heard of the Galloping Ghost?
No, I'm not.
Galloping Ghost was apparently this huge classic arcade. I think it was in Chicago. I think it might be in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
but it's over 400 cabinets.
Really?
Yeah, but you know, if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, how many cabinets have been made over the years,
Mhm.
that's just a small slip.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
400 cabinets is not that much. I mean, there's been a bunch of cabinets made, and I only agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that much. I
Yeah.
can make one in my sleep.
But yeah, the Galloping Ghost looks really interesting, so if you're interested in it, I don't know very much about it, but you might want to check them out on the internet.
And it's an independent kind of thing.
Well, yeah, you know, some guy owns it, or some lady.
Mhm.
I don't know, I'm not being...
Someone. A
Somebody,
person.
a person of some kind.
Okay.
Some person that has skin. Pretty sure they have skin?
It's
Oh,
usually
okay.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does. And I think it's a place worth checking out, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, does that bring us to the end?
I think that's it. Scoop's like.
Scoop's like, I think it's the end.
I wouldn't.
I want all of your
way.
attention.
Yeah. All right.
So, for Makeshift Unlimited, we'd like to thank you for joining us on our first week of Makeshift Season 3.
Hope you enjoyed it.
And this is the last program for the week.
Mhm.
We'll return next week on Monday with another Makeshift Monday.
Mhm.
And probably a couple more videos next week, but you'll find out Monday what those are. It's be surprised then.
Yeah.
And for Fresh from the Cabinet, I've been at QZ Acid Man.
The brand card.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow us on everything. Get into it if you really want to, because we would appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
It'd be great. I mean, we love it if people like our stuff. And if you've got any questions, comments, anything you'd like to be brought up on the next show, please put it down in the comment section. We will read almost anything as long as it's not lewd or
Yeah.
or disgusting or
Yeah.
depraved or
Don't
you
be
know
mean.
usual. Don't be mean. But write us some comments, ask us some questions, and that's the show. Thank you for watching. And in the vein of what we'd like this show to be like, I'll end with a classic send-off from the now fired Jeremy Clarkson. And on that bombshell, good night.
Peace.